You was doing well because I was asking the questions. You were going, no, but it's like this. I'm like, oh, okay. You're sounding like you're like you know all the things and blah blah blah. But really, you're the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe I'm a bigger. It's like,
I'm not the opposite, right? I'm friends with.
Well, is it? I don't know.
Like, all my life, like I'm not trying to put people down. I want to big them up and make them the best they can be. If they're proud,
I'll tell you what.
If they're proud enough to do it, I'm proud of them. Yeah, but if it makes me chuckle, I'm gonna chuckle. I'm not. What I'm saying is,
yeah, but you're not going to laugh, ha ha, in their face.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're going to laugh.
I'm gonna laugh. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna minimise myself to make space for somebody else.
Yeah.
Why would I get pushed? Why would I push myself aside?
Yeah, but no one would do that to themselves.
No, so anyway,
that's all I'm saying. That was all I was saying. I wasn't being like a Nazi, like you said.
Mate,
like,
listen, what was the next of the letters? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with that.
are we on?
The problem with the letters.
This is life.
The problem with the letters. The problem with the letters.
Okay,
The problem with the letters that if we go to any other website, we can go through every letter of the alphabet, and they have. There's another website here somewhere. I just had it.
Oh God.
Where you can pick every letter of the alphabet. Here it is. Yeah, so you can start at A and
pick a Z.
Well, there's a long way. You want fucking hell, George? I just said there's about 20 of them for every letter. Oh, do you know what? There ain't nothing for Z. We've got W. So you've got W, L, W. Don't know what that is. And then you've got it's woman with an X in it. Woman X.
Like Malcolm X.
Some women spell the word with an X. It's an empowerment to move away from the men. So it doesn't say woman. The E is replaced with an X.
So woman.
So it's a woman. It's a woman X. Yeah. Basically, to take the man out of woman. So there's W for you. We can go backwards and go from you, which is undocumented.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
There is a few for every single letter.
Just keep naming some.
Just to shut them out. What's the next one?
Right, so T, you got trans men, trans.
Oh, we know what the T. We know what the T is.
All right. Well, no, you don't. There's so many. Trans feminine / trans femme, trans masculine, transphobia, trans women, transgender,
Transformers,
two spirit. All right. Okay, that's the T's. All right, we've got S's. Same gender loving.
Is that not gay?
Ain't that just gay?
That is gay.
Yeah, but this is what the African men call it because they're not allowed to be gay, so it's same gender loving.
You've not made this up, though. No, you're reading this. Yeah, you're reading
if
this.
he's making it up, that's pretty
yeah?
shit.
I don't want Africa knocking on my door.
This is what it says.
Okay.
All right,
You're not African, that wouldn't work.
Sap it.
What?
I don't know.
Tap it.
Use to describe any female identity.
In the mic, mate.
I've got to read it first, George.
Oh, sorry.
Any female identifying person who is attracted to other female identifying people. So it might not even. Yeah, but it might not even. They just might identify as a woman. So it might be a lady. It might be a lady boy. And the woman might be attracted to the lady boy.
Does that make me a lesbian because I like ladies? You are what I just said.
I don't know what any of us are.
Listen, look, sorry.
Sap it.
Guys, Ollie, I think we get the gist. I think we get the gist. So this is my point, ladies and gentlemen. You got just stop at the T. LBGT. That's it. You've got so much there with that. You got the plus sign. And so after they've gone through all the letters, they want the plus sign. And then what? Squared, symbol equals, minus, divided by.
No, you've got by already in it, yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, but Rob, they like to use stuff more than once.
They might not identify as bi.
This is ridiculous, man. And you as a straight person is supposed to remember all this. I mean, I think Z was a Zerk or Zeke or Z. And like, what the hell is this? I mean, like, the world, society is losing its grip on fucking reality, honestly, to support these idiotic, I mean, to them it's not idiotic, but I'm sure some of them are made up just to say, you know what, we can get on that flag, do you know what I mean? And come up with some bollocks, which means exactly the same as some other definitions of them in there. I think what covers everything is LBGT. That's it. But you got I's and you got the rest of the alphabet on there. I mean, literally every single
letter except Z.
Yeah.
But apparently you got one for Z, so we've got to update the website.
What is it? What is it?
We need another colour. We've run out of colours. We need another colour.
Oh God, Jesus, mate. So, what do you guys think of this? I mean, how are you supposed to remember? This is this genders? Are these genders, aren't they? Or identification
No,
of
not
a
genders,
gender?
not genders. There's sexual preferences, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
But they start. I know what a sexual preference is, because a sexual preference is what you prefer to have sex with. Is that not the definition?
Is that a man for you?
No, what's it for you, Enzo? What is it? Sugar donuts, baby? Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but you can
I
identify.
thought it was my
you
leg
can-
the way he kept stroking it.
But that's the whole point,
Oh, that was your cock.
Enzo. That's the
Hold
whole,
on, there's a word for that.
Enzo. That's the whole point. If you were somebody who was into donuts, sugar ring donuts, you can probably identify yourself or put yourself on that stupid flag. Do you know what I'm saying? It's brought down to me
Yeah,
what
but
it
isn't that
originated.
just a king?
Yeah, but go through the identification on there. I mean, are they not just kinks, or are they just what? What are they? Identities?
there.
Oh,
Kink is on there, yeah.
kink is on. Kink is on. Mate, you can't say a word with that.
As a unconventional sexual practice.
So
Unconventional
Yeah,
sexual
but
practice.
that's like
All right, I'm a bit of a kink then.
you could say I like females, but my kink is feet or whatever
right.
it is. Yeah, that's not. Attracted to feet over a female, or
No, it's just a sexual preference.
You just like to do it,
Yeah,
unless
you-
you like
All
of the
feet or just
yeah.
ladies'
But then
feet?
you'd be bi, then wouldn't you? Be bi, and I like everyone's feet.
yeah, men's and women's feet.
Yeah,
You will like my feet, man. I'm telling you, the bra. You got to sandpaper them toenails down soft. You know what I mean? Just rough up that
Yeah, but-
skin. That's man foot.
You know what, George? You ain't selling yourself on any level, right? And you wonder why you don't hit it off with birds.
All right, darling, you want to clean the toe jam between me toes?
that's another accent he's got. It's got Mancunian in there.
Yeah, you know,
kid.
you know. Yeah, right. So, no, honestly, man, I can't believe it's not like it bothers me. No, sorry, it's not like it affects my life, but to an extent, it does because, like, I don't know. If someone came up and they were a kink, right? Because, like, what it described on there. Are they going to be wearing something that makes them stand out as a kink?
Why do they need to?
Thank you. Why does a straight person need to come out?
I don't-
Hello, I'm straight. It's like calling your sexuality out twice. What's my sexuality got to do? Is it the personality of that person that you want to get to know? I mean, like this cis shit. Oh, hello, I'm a cis man. Oh, hello, I'm a gay man. What's that? What's your sexuality got anything to do with it? Nothing. It's like, hey, I'm George. Hey, I'm Rob. Yeah, cool. You come over cool. You come over like a wanker. You get it's the personality you want to know, not the fucking sexuality. And to be real, who gives a shit? They do. They them. Sorry. You know, they care
The
about
correct term is it.
it's. I thought that was offensive.
Yeah.
Oh, you were trying to be offensive. Jesus Christ. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just got. I don't know.
No, all right. I read this one right. So it says masculine of centre, right, which is not what you think. So what it actually is someone that is a lesbian or queer, but they lean towards the masculine spectrum, gender spectrum.
What, the females?
So masculine of centre. Yeah. So you can be a lesbian or queer
Okay.
person, but if you're masculine of centre. Then
You're
you
in your
lean towards
masculine
you're
energy.
right.
When you say
So-
masculine
so
centre,
this
does that
gave
mean
me
the
a thought.
centre of your body is where your willy is?
No, right, but this to me, do you know what it outlines George's point a little bit? It's all about them talking about it. They want to find the words to describe it. That's what they're doing, isn't it? They've got a thing about them, and they want to talk to other people about their thing,
Go and
and the
talk
other
to-
person's got another thing, and they want to find the words to talk about those things.
Well,
and
they
I
should
think
go and
that-
find a psychologist and not on the common
No,
people.
no, no. I mean,
it's
yeah,
just
they shouldn't put it
George, I
on
came
us.
up with,
But what I'm saying is this is kind of opened up my mind a little bit here and highlighted a thing
We like to be educational on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
It has
Thank
sort
you
of
very
educated
much.
me because it really does sort of highlight. All right, you've got all of these words and these meanings that are new to us, but really, essentially, what it is about these individual people that are finding new ways to talk to others that may be similar or whatever.
It's just for people in their world, isn't it? It's like the gay community.
Yeah.
Instead of
So-
masculine, you know, like you used to get different
And
types of
there's nothing
gays.
wrong
It's
with
like
that.
one's a
Now
bear,
that
one's a butt, and a bear you're masculine. And butt.
Yeah.
So they've got
It's
different
a
ways
way
of
to
terming
dis-
it.
to
So I think it's just for them to help go like,
That's what
hi,
it's all
I'm
about.
blah blah blah, and you go, well, I'm masculine, and then you go, I'm masculine.
And
Well,
then
we
they'll
can't,
go,
we
oh,
can't
well,
have because
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not compatible. We both want to dominate. So
Yeah.
you have to find
She'll
whatever
be
a
like-
squirrel,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I don't know what they
She'll
call
be-
it.
So
but they
she'll
got
be like
names.
a lesbian. She'll go, oh, I'm a lesbian, but I'm a masculine. I'm a masculine of centre.
But that's got. Hold on a
problem is-
second. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry, but isn't this a case of like? Hold on, you've just met somebody in the street.
nuance, isn't it? It's very nuanced.
I mean,
Yeah.
those are the kind of descriptions you give each other if you went to some kind of sex club or something. You know, some kind of
Well, if
kink
you're
house.
talking, if you're talking
You know,
to someone,
and
Or a gay bar,
yeah. So you're introducing your sexuality.
a potential
So
partner.
you listen. There's everything within its context, and that there is in a sex club or some kind of kink house or whatever the hell it is. You know, S&M place. They've got all the same, so they can talk that language.
Or a gay bar.
Or
Doesn't
a
have to
gay
be.
bar, yeah, or a
Street
lesbian
name,
bar,
yeah.
or whatever kind of gender identifying the alphabet people out there, what they identify with, what they think is that.
You can't be offended
You
if we
say
get
that
it
though,
wrong.
George. I've got friends that are lesbians,
Yeah.
and I find a lot of them in couples. One is what was the male?
The dude.
The dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do have that, yeah.
They
There has to
they
be.
take that role.
Yeah.
Like you've always got like the feminine one
Yeah.
and the one that's had skinhead.
Is
and-
it?
Because you can't have them both be manly.
No, you have to have an alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, yeah.
Well done, Rob. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, one has to be
Alpha.
dominant.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a give and a take.
So,
kind
so
of
what? Hold on
scenario.
a second. Then what? I mean, like so if in a lesbian
That's
relationship,
not
one
always
woman.
the case.
No,
One-
not. I'm not saying it's always the case.
Oh, no,
Definitely not.
But-
Sometimes you never know. Sometimes
It's the majority.
looking at
You're
guessing.
talking about the
which
No,
exception.
but
one.
within their relationship, they'll have a stronger one.
No,
Yeah.
they won't.
Why?
They generally do, honestly.
Mate,
I think so.
it has to.
It might be the look. But it
No, not all about the look. There's
Enzo.
always in every relationship.
Enzo.
There's always going to be someone that's a little bit stronger than the other one. There
it's
is.
not, it's not necessarily they're like stronger. It's in the like
One's the
sexual
slave and the
capacity.
other's the master.
One will be the dominant one
Yeah,
in
not,
the
I'm not
sexual
about
relationship.
physical strength.
And
And
then
what about just
probably flipped on the other way. Like, you know, sometimes the woman rules the roost. You do what she really. You'll do what she says. You'll put the things up like because she's in control
There's-
of
there's-
what you're saying. You do what she says in the house, but like.
See,
it's
the
something you
thing,
don't
no,
wanna do.
in all
Yeah.
relationships, I mean, they're equal to an extent, and then one is more dominant than the other. That has to work. That's the way of biology and mathematical formulas. One has to dominate another.
yeah,
You
it's
know?
give and take. But
Yeah,
then
because like that the feminine one out of the lesbian relationship would trust that one who's the more dominant one to lead and follow her lead and trust her.
I'm literally talking
Literally-
sexually. I'm not talking outside of it.
No, I'm not talking sexually. I'm talking about the relationship
Yeah, no,
itself.
but I'm literally talking because this all seems like a better way to cut to the chase and get straight into look. There's no point in me wasting time chatting to you. I'm after a partner, and you need to be like this way. All right, so see you later.
But
Move
again,
it on.
that terminology used within a sex club, not just on an everyday street. I mean, you know, or
No, yeah,
you
but
go
that's
to
why
a
I'm-
meeting.
I'm saying you can't be offended if I go, oh, blah blah blah, and I get your sexual identity wrong. You
Yeah,
could
the-
go, oh, I'm actually, oh, sorry about that. I go, yeah, cool, that's fine. I'll call you what you want. Not that it needs to come into anything.
Exactly. So why should
they
should
won't get to
introducing
that.
your
They won't-
sexual identity
they won't get to
first, right? Well, you are now, mate, because like you see. Coming to the end. Let me just wrap this up, and we'll continue it next. But you can't go around. You're advertising your sexuality. What's that got to do with your personality? I don't give a shit what you do behind closed doors.
But who's advertising this?
The people that are putting the labels upon themselves. Oh, I'm a trans woman. Who cares? My name's George. Hi. But they'll expect, oh, you a cis
Yeah,
man,
but if
are
they're
you?
going to a gay club, they're not going to be going right. The
That's
first
why I'm
person
saying,
they
yeah,
meet is gonna
Enzo. That's
go,
what we said
"I'm
about.
blah 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 blah. You ain't going to do that. They're gonna
Sorry,
meet
we've
each
got to
other
come
like-
back. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back.